morning all. Well, this is a time of year that's kind of tough to do some prospecting because the snow's too low and the water's too high. So we're kind of limited on our spots we can go. In a couple of weeks, I think things are going to open up for us. But today I decided to take a scouting trip up the hill. And yep, the snow's still down too low. Can't get to the good spots. But I decided to see if I can get to the road we were detecting. Last time out we found a couple of pieces of gold. Not real big, but we did find gold. And I'll be darned if we didn't make it. We're back on the road and we're, I don't know, maybe not quite a quarter mile from where we found that gold. And basically I'm picking up to where I left off last time. So what do you say we grab the detector, do a little bit of detecting, because we got big, look like rain clouds in between the sunshine, so we don't know when we're going to get ran out of here. So I'm going to grab the detector, let's get to work. Well, I'll tell you, I am a bit on the surprise side. I've been detecting quite a bit of this road and I have not got a single target. So I'm going to go down a little bit more, and if I don't get anything, we're going to pack up and get a little closer to where we were finding stuff. Okay, well, we got our first good sounding target right here. Looks like we got a little piece of iron. We'll check our hole. Yep, that was it. Now, being we're digging in a road, we want to make sure that we pack the dirt back in the hole. When we move back up the road, we're, well, where we found that gold before is just right around the corner here. And we are finding more targets. It's been, I'm guessing, probably over an hour. And the targets are still few and far in between, but what we're finding now is small pieces of iron. Gonna break for lunch, so let's head back to the truck. Okay, well, we're back at it, and I found a couple more small pieces of iron, but I'm here to tell you, when the sun's out, it is beautiful up here. And I'm about ready to take this sweatshirt off, but each time a cloud goes by, it gets cold. So I don't know which way to go on that one. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work up, same as I've been doing, work up the one side and come over and work back down and see if we can find something other than iron anyway. Okay, now we know that the odds are any piece of gold we find here is going to be really small. So the targets we're really listening for are the real faint targets. Now a target like this one right here that just blasts, you know, you're pretty sure that that's not a piece of gold. And, you know, it could be a bullet or a casing or another hunk of iron. Actually, it sounds like a bullet casing or something to me. But the thing got to do is concentrate on the real weak targets. That's going to be our gold. 22 casing. Okay, well, this one's different. A wood drift key. I'm willing to bet you somebody wish they still had this where it belonged. Okay, next hole. The head of an old square nail. I think this is the third or fourth one of these we got. Okay, next hole. Another piece of iron. Well, it's getting late, and I have a bad feeling this is going to be a pretty short video because I'm not finding much. I'm not even finding a lot of iron, to be honest with you, and it's getting late. So I think the plan now is I'm going to detect over the edge of the road, along the edge here, back towards the truck, and if we don't find anything, we'll see at the truck. Well, that's different. An old pull tab. Small washer. Now, the further down this road we go, the fewer targets I find. I'm thinking up this road somewhere, there's an old a mining camp or something, because as you go up the road, you start finding more and more targets. And in that one spot where, I don't know, it's probably half a mile, 3/4 mile up the road, I couldn't detect. There was just too much junk. So not today, but in the near future, we're going to have to take a little look at that hillside, see if we can find that camp where all that stuff's coming from. Okay, well, I'm going to start detecting back up the road. Now, something I wanted to show you here, this is where there's like a little flow line coming off the road. And I can actually see, I don't know if the camera's showing it, but I can see little pockets of black sand. And if I run my magnet through this, you can see we got quite a bit of black sand. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I went and grabbed my pan and my shovel, and I'm going to scoop some of this up, of the good looking spots here, throw it in the back of the truck because there's no water around here. And hopefully we can find a puddle or something, pan this out, and maybe we can go home with some gold. Now grant you, it won't be very big gold, but at this point, I'm desperate. I'll take what I can get. Well, here's our take. This is our nail selection, piece of iron selection, our woodruff key, a couple of pull tabs, and 222 cases. Not much of a take. Haven't given up yet though, because I still got my pan of gravel, so let's load everything up, go see if we can find a puddle and pan this out. Okay, well, we got us a hole right here, and it may be deep enough, so let's give it a go. And yes, this water is cold. Well, we got a nice amount of black sand in here and a couple pieces. Let me show you. Okay, right in there, you can see that we have 3 really tiny pieces of gold. Well, it may be cheating, but I'm calling it gold out of the road. I'm desperate. Now, I don't know if we can count this as the gold out of the road. Either way, I'm going home with gold. Well, I'm going to pack everything up because it's starting to get chilly again. I'm going to put that sweatshirt back on, and I'll see you guys back at the house. back at the house, and yeah, we're not going to get that gold anywhere near that scale. That trip showed us a couple of things. Number one, we can get to that lower area, and I'm guessing couple 3 weeks, as long as we don't get any cold storms coming through, we may be able to get up a little better areas. Now, first chance I get, I am going to head back up there and go up the road, and let's see if we can find where all that junk's coming from, and who knows, might find another piece of gold in the road and maybe pick up a few treasures. Okay, well, that's all I got on this one, so I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful day.